Cek.
Nice.
WP lu WP. Oke guys, welcome. P udah mau mulai P. Apa sih pape babi? Itu mau mulai guys, the welcome. Taratatat. King Mei versus God Second. Apakah iya guys? Jing, suaranya gini loh. Paperrex.
This is the team at this point needs no introduction. Finally winning that Masters Toronto trophy. Looking really good, landing back in Pacific soon after. Still winning 2-0 against T1.
Yeah, they truly are the princes of Pacific. I think that week 1 opener is probably
Motion
not
love
as clean as
motion
they
love
would
with
have liked,
Bape.
to be
Kenapa
honest.
with Bape, babi?
2 overtimes there. I think they want to have sure.
Motion love with Bape. Tai kalian guys. Parah kalian ya.
DFM, this is the one Pacific team you would not have thought would give Paperrex the most trouble back in stage 1. This is the team that almost stopped the Paperrex train
Kacamata bang,
from
jarang
even
gitu gua lihat
leaving
pakai
the
kacamata
station.
bang, makanya
And
baru
the
pakai
question
lagi.
is, can they do it one more time as they groove out onto the stage?
Yeah, they always got moves in and out of the server, getting themselves a win in the Japanese
Dia
derby
pengganti siapa guys?
previously. But if they
Jen,
want to make it
Sis.
all the way to Tokyo for the
Oh, Art,
Pacific
ada
Finals,
Art ya?
they've got to beat some of the best in Pacific, and this is the first
Si
opportunity
Mei,
to do
Mei
that.
kayak ini ya,
is
kayak
back
solo
in
leveling Mei,
prime form. You got Cess heading up the IGLing duties, stepping in for Art here and playing a lot of the same roles. So let's see if DFM can once again do the funniest thing ever.
Well, the very first time, as you were saying, when DFM beat Paperrex, it was an off-season tournament in Chengdu, and it was with this exact roster. So this could be the magic formula that gives DFM their confidence.
Very possibly, you know.
Kemarin Mei ayamnya tajam banget bang cuy. Iya nih makanya cok. Mei ngeribet Mei bro.
Stylistically, they must just be familiar with how Paperrex play and okay with how to deal with it. But ultimately in stage 1, it was PRX that got the better of this DFM roster, regardless of how close it was. When we take a look at this
Lotus
again, Lotus, Paperrex's go-to map pick. This is going to be hard for DFM. Then on the flip side, they have that Haven that PRX have been perma-banning. They managed to beat T1, but in very, very close fashion. So hopefully DFM have taken some things away from that game.
Udah ke rumah baru Bang Winda belum bang? Rumah baru Bang Winda yang mana?
I think when DFM have been
IRL, udahlah, udah berkali-kali.
Different story though. This is a different form of Paperrex. Now they are in that World Championship winning form. You know, they should be favorites to be able to take all of Pacific, and DFM have not made strides since then. They have kind of stagnated.
Halo Bang Rio, halo Ze, hahaha
It's
bro.
really up to them to try to take advantage of the fact that PRX hasn't had time to prep Haven. They need to win that map, and they need to step up and beat Paperrex on maps that they've been world-class on. Lotus, they've been world-class on. Icebox, they're 8-3 overall with their current comp, and they've only lost to Fnatic and Gen G. So it's going to take some serious levels of form for DFM that we haven't seen from them for them to be able to get this win today.
Now, you made a really good point as well, being a little bit frustrated with DFM styles, their map draft as well. It seems like their map
komennya
pool is
DFM semua,
shrinking
Cik.
while Paperrex's map pool is finally growing. The fact that they're showing Haven twice in the same weekend, if they find success again, maybe
Full
we will
senyum
have
atau
to
full murung
see
abis
Haven.
ini
But
bang.
this is going to be the first
Amit ya,
destination.
guys, ya.
Of course, it is Paperrex's map pick.
Yeah, both of these teams playing the same comp. DFM have started
Lotus
to
sih
lean into
harusnya
this
aman sih
double
Paperrex.
duelist a lot stylistically, having Mei and Akame being the 1-2 punch. Akame obviously having a huge series last time in stage 1 against Paperrex. I think he dropped 70 across 3 maps when they lost.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind them trying to play this new style. I do think they can run that double duelist quite effectively with Mei and Akome. The only thing I'm worried about is Paperrex have been running this comp for a long time. They're going to know all your moves and maybe all the counterplay.
Araw ibunya kecium banget sama mata kita, memang iya guys.
Paperthin's rationale for the DFM prediction today. I want to hear it all. He's got a big brain in that noggin of his, and they could do the funniest thing one more time today. With that, let's send it over to our casters to take away the very first map of this series. We're going to send it to Achilleos and Paperthin.
Pakai ini redemption arc-nya DFM guys.
Puzzling words there used by Victoria.
Why?
Rationale, brain. Not sure where these are coming from.
What you're talking about.
She's about as off
Apa
the
jadi
sauce
pakai
as you
tembak
are.
itu belum jadi guys, baru muka doang, badannya belum.
They have a good track record against them. I think DFM, like, for whatever reason, kind of has some kind of mojo going up against Paperrex. They just seem to kind of are able to deal with the chaos pretty well. I mean, this is a team that, when I kind of go back and watch the VODs when they played Zeta, like, there's some brilliance in their macro play, and there's some big things they need to work on. So, but they're really quickly fixable things. And if you just can keep that individual form high, if Mei can keep performing the way that he should be able to, I think they're going to at least push Paperrex.
Let's go, Paperrex!
I mean, I'm not super confident they're going to win this. I think everybody's correct that
Muka seminggu badan sebulan ya, maksudnya gimana tuh?
believed in GE in the last match. Guess what happened?
Very, very true. But maybe
Gila, kami main dualis bro.
Paperrex means that the curse doesn't come into play.
Probably.
The full belief isn't there. So, you know,
That's probably.
you might be working against
So
her.
maybe I should have picked Paperrex and then got out on social media and been like, guys, I'm just activating the curse. Don't worry.
Yeah, you know, like big time tried to do.
Yeah.
Try to be like, oh, yes, of course. Secret. It was all just to get you guys the curse.
More like small time.
Anyway, attack's going to happen on the C site. TP forward. Thorns popped here by.
They're able to get past that pretty well with the TPs and the blast packs. A little bit of damage.
Paranoia's at the
Nice.
ready. Okay, well, things very quickly spiraling out of control here.
Lo tuh.
Right in front of him. Takes him down low. Able to find 2 quick kills. Divide does fall, but eventually will get flushed out.
Okay, nice.
Opening pistol.
Yeah, Paperrex just flooding Waterfall there, catching DFM completely off guard. They were not ready for that. I mean, a lot of times, Paperrex is going to try to flood you from Hall or something like that. So this was just a quick pivot around the corner, and they're hitting some nice shots. Oh, what a transfer from Forsaken there, too. And having the trust that his teammates are going to be there to back him up. It's quick.
Go boys!
Kind of a pretty important pistol around here on this map for DFM if they were really going to get anything going. I feel like, obviously, the 13-1 against Zeta, they were on the defender side to start, but even still, you would feel like on this attacker side, you want to get off on the right foot.
Yeah, jump starting the attack would be very nice. Forsaken now. In a spot here, top of Rubble, able to find one. Paranoia going to be sent. Haunt reveals him. Ching swinging around the back is
Set, Dason!
Dissipate. That's an immediate little snap in. Mei that TP'd in behind, but Forsaken still able to go ahead and find.
Set, Dason, bro!
Ching with the others. That is going to be overall a clean little anti-eco here.
Yeah, I mean, they're looking really sharp right now, especially Forsaken. He's hit a couple nasty flicks to start off this
Dason
map.
pedes banget bro.
So definitely
Ngeri gini
scary,
guys.
but I like some of the things I saw from DFM in the pistol round in terms of that execute to get past the Vice util, just not ready for that waterfall flood here. This is, I mean, it is what it is. Mei TP's way in the back, and sure he gets one, but nothing else doing, so very well handled here for Paperrex, but the energy
Gila cok.
coming out
Stage
early.
2 nih maksudnya gimana mas? Stage 2 itu adalah liga terakhirnya Korea guys, sebelum kita ke champion.
Jing looking for that aggressive C play, but
Bonus crunch is going to be avoided. Trying to go for that big play outside of Mound.
let's see what they want to do with Mei there. Just opening the door to try to create a diversion. Was expecting some kind of response from Paperrex at the door. TP back, but for now Paperrex happy to just play contain. Sure, we're giving you a little bit of rebel control, but this to me looks...
Cara mainnya sih enak banget gue liatnya guys, nontonnya guys, sumpah.
Don't worry guys, you can go B, it's open. And then they're just going to crunch on him from the door, from Forsaken's position. So these Razor Vines slowing him up. It's all going according to plan.
Something looking for a timing here. Shots avoided.
Jinboom needs to go huge.
Tap of the door.
Aduh,
Win on the
Jing.
fight there versus Jing. Takes him down, Mei. The readjust finds something, but just like that, Pattern now.
Hah?
2 kills found.
Apa sih tiba-tiba rata, babi?
Planted. Good read here from Gen to be able to find Forsaken there within the smoke.
30 seconds
3
left.
bullets left here. Having to back away, go for the reload, and then try to rescale his way back into the site.
Apa tiba-tiba rata, bro?
Smoke coming through. Levi on the push forward,
Shit.
has the headshot. That's going to be a bonus converted here. 3-0
Apa ini,
start
bro?
for Paperrex.
Yeah, this is, you know, when you can see the big picture, when you can see the mini-map, it's very readable. But when you're in the heat of the moment, difficult to do. Jinboong did what he could there. But Patman, oh, I mean, their Paperrex is just frying. They are fired up today.
Oh, mau nge-plan di B.
They have something to prove here.
Oke, lucu anjir.
You know, you're always a little worried.
Sistem guys, ini masih liga guys. Liga itu nyari poin.
Any kind of
Kalau udah dapat poin, nanti ke playoff, juara 1 juara 2-nya bakal ke champion.
pretty much
Nah, ada 4 tim yang akan mewakili Pasifik guys. 2 timnya lagi diambil dari poin tertinggi guys ya.
Oh crap! But my big
I was waiting for you to realize. It's like this is not a.
All right, well look, I got something to say here though.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Whoa. I just got real loud in my own ear. What the heck? Did I turn a knob?
You might have.
Yeah. So anyway, there we go. I think like, you know, a lot of people talk about
Tumben pakai kacamata bang. Iya lagi ini guys lagi kena silinder dan lain-lain. Jadi kayak ngilangin radiasi juga aja bro. Berlaku di semua region sama.
I mean, for me, what I would like to see out of Paperrex, like this stage and then going into
Kenapa tag
champs,
pos mulu dari kemarin emang ya guys?
that mentality that if we win champs, we're actually the best that's ever played the game.
Sure.
They are. If they win champs, given, you know, the crazy amount of second and thirds they've had at internationals otherwise, this is the best team that's ever played the game. I mean, that legacy, if I'm
Berarti per region, betul.
I'm like dialed in on.
For sure.
I want to be the best.
I mean, I think dialed in is probably the best way to kind of just assess them ever since the run had begun.
Yep.
You know, with the qualification over to Toronto and the entire path to be able to lift that trophy.
So ganteng kamu bang, emang gue ganteng.
Right now. Like at least in the run up.
Emang gue ganteng guys, kok gue ganteng namanya bukan Cio Mbappe.
The emotional leader. You know, he does the IGLing is still kind of if you
Kita 4 juga, iya tiap region 4 guys.
in a way, but he does often have kind of the final say, and he's the guy who's, you know, the one standing up, making the yells, you know, getting people pumped up, telling Devi to stand up sometimes, you know, like. And that's
Itu kayak bro.
to see Forsaken coming into that kind of leadership role, stepping up here. You know, still pretty young is Forsaken, even though he's been playing Valorant since basically day one.
I think we're just about ready to get the all clear here on stage. Looking like it was a minor gear issue there on the side of DFM. It's backing off. Should mean that we're getting ready to jump back into this one. And yes, the timer is in fact ticking down. So thank you for bearing with us. Quick.
Oke, let's go.
Hopefully, the only little hiccup that we do see.
Makeup si Jason agak cetar ya bang. Emang Jason skincarean guys.
Pull off a thrifty to get themselves on the board here with this attack. Full sheriffs, no armor, no ults to speak of. Up against the full weaponry of Paperrex.
Yeah, and I think a lot of pressure here on Cess to make some good calls. You know, a bad read there in that previous round based on that Vice setup.
Bang, nama abang Ryojaja, nggak tahu nyokap gue yang ngasih nama guys. Tuh gue harus bilang apa guys? Harus bilang
Jing with a showstopper.
Jing with 3 kills. Does eventually get picked apart. 2 nice shots there from Jian. Slowed them up a bit, but push
nice fight.
Locked on.
Poin paling tinggi di APAKAH siapa sekarang bang? Paperrex 13.
Of the DFM players, 4-0 now for Paperrex.
Yeah, and this is scary. Still have that showstopper to contend with. You're quite a bit of ways from getting Akame into his. Cess 2 away from a Nightfall, 2 away from May's Dimensional Drift. Yeah, and I mean, Jing just switching into that Phantom, also part of that run-up for their Toronto win.
Ya lo kenceng ini guys.
I mean,
Paperrex bisa masuk champion nggak bang? Ini kalau menang sih gue rasa chance-nya guys ya, chance-nya itu 70% dari sini guys kalau dia menang. 75 lah. Dapat sepoin lagi guys. Sudah 13 nanti 14 kalau dimenang guys.
The Jing's in. Good flash.
There's a little exit back. Spike still needing to be brought forward as Nightbot goes across. Divide flooding forward. Showstopper into the back. That's going to be APAKAH now taken down. Putting him there at upper. Spike not stranded, but it certainly still feels like it here.
And now you got to go to plan B.
And Jinbung, had he been spotted is the question. Patman seeming like, yeah, has the read. Tries to set up for it, tries to go for the transfer. Just the kill on the Jing. Player advantage still maintained here for Paperrex. His attention now being split a bit. May, instantaneous with that headshot. Paranoia flying across. Forsaken desperately trying to find this kill. Turns from the flash. May, gonna be good for the reface in, and Patman brings it to a 1v1.
Aduh.
Exactly what you need from your superstar duelist. Step up in a moment like that. Now Cess, who's so good at clutches during the offseason, can he come up with another big one for DFM?
Tap for the defuse, but not buying into this. Retaps it, headshot. Instantly there. Great round from DFM to try to get themselves on the board. Costly, yes, but
Liv gak bisa main di stage 2 kenapa guys ya guys?
slows it down a bit.
Let's see if that can give a little bit of confidence here to DFM, a little bit of momentum. I mean, you weathered the showstopper round and the nightfall round. That could be a big momentum swing. I mean, their defender side of the map yesterday was not good, but who knows? Maybe they've made a little bit, you know, those little adjustments that they need to, and it's Paperrex. Very different opponent than
Aduh, dikit lagi tuh bro.
the pacing, all those things. But
Health issues lagi sakit apa ya guys?
That has been a challenge for most to go up against. May's gonna go quite deep, leave the TP back by the door at C.
Spot out, quick exit, snaps back over to Mount with the rest of the team, and Forsaken on a lurk forward, still able to find one. Showstopper now invested. APAKAH saw the thorns get lobbed in, so knows position of at least one.
Ooh.
Had he been able to just send it over towards Waterfall, that almost certainly would have been Patman dead as well. Holding the close angle, Jing trying to push forward. The flash not connecting. APAKAH's headshot does. Clone sent device,
Nice
swings off the
fight.
back of that. APAKAH dead. Jen not biting.
Nice fight, buset.
He's just ripping
Nice!
it apart. Patman, the quick shot. Gets the reveal now. Cess once again having to get a clutch. 6 bullets. 2
Oh,
per
hampir
player,
tuh.
but Divide
Line up.
will just go ahead. Charges out in front, eats the shots. And cleans things up.
Gila, Davai serem banget, Davai, bro.
5-1. DFM denied any follow-up round win.
Yeah, don't mind the initial push out from DFM. Would have liked to have
Si
seen them
Dapai
fall
picknya
back a
serem
bit.
banget colet dah.
You know, APAKAH gets that 1 kill.
Yeah.
But this right here, boom, get out. And I think you give yourself a much better chance to win this round. Trying to challenge Divide there with that clone still leading the charge.
Gila, Davai ngeri banget bro, Davai bro.
Give him the safety, the comfort to take those angles.
Bang, boom kalah terus. Turun kemana bang? Turun ke Ascension guys.
I mean, missed opportunities. You know, if APAKAH sends that showstopper into Waterfall, you know, you're chasing that tether, right, from the Nightfall, kind of baiting you in. Just little things like that you got to recognize that your opponents are too smart to give
Aneh
things
sih si
up like
Art
that.
di bench tapi gantinya Ses
They're gonna know
kagak
the
upgrade sama
distance that
sekali.
you can cover with that
Oh iya.
showstopper. They've been there, they've done that.
Gak apa-apa lah, mainnya serem
A
kok.
little bit different.
Itu siapa bang yang mirip Alex di sebelah bang? Mirip sama gua, babi.
Clean handwriting.
Itu namanya Panda. Itu adalah performance coach-nya Paperrex, tapi jadi asisten juga dia kayaknya.
It's in Korean and in Japanese. Well, let's see what the call ends up looking like here. As
Cuma kamu tiada yang lain. Ku bilang kamu gak main-main.
2 days ago.
Apa yang kau mau ku turutin. Bang Ria pro player juga kah? Bukan. Pro player roleplay gue.
May really starts giving him a bit of a problem. Obviously, the Steel Garden could also just look to take that away. It seems like they're going to go for a bit of a rush play towards C. At least quickly try to take some space over towards Mound.
Jinbung does have his ult as well. Could potentially neutralize the weapon advantage, at least momentarily. Divide.
Well, Vandal now having to be passed open. Divide finding Jinbung before the wall would have actually saved his life. Divide comes up with a third and... Well,
Tuh Davai kuat banget anjing.
Divide just owns this site.
He's just owning this map. It's 10-2 and 2. Kind of what you expect from Divide these days.
Something belum
His
ngekill loh.
play has improved significantly. Some of the stumbles we saw early. He's just in the groove. You know, the confidence is there for Paperrex. Gotta find a way to take it away from him.
Gila cok anjir.
Opening the door. Find some value there.
I remember when Divide was just flashing himself as Vice on Fracture.
Yep.
I think we all recall those moments. Now look at him. The level up in performance has just been astounding. Certainly he's gotten back to the form that he's shown us in the years past. TP up over the top of Rubble, and this is going to go completely unscouted. May able to find one before getting taken down. APAKAH swinging back out. Sess with 2 nice kills. Suddenly
Oh,
pulls them into a player advantage.
throwing,
Rotate off that.
throwing, Bobby, throwing.
They're a little
Something
slow.
watching,
Nice.
equalizing. 2-2. Divide swinging back around, watching here. B main, in case they rotate out. Something trying to get onto the angle. Goes for the flick. Narrowly unable to find it.
They just stuck around a little too long. And now you've got to contest potentially. Oh, Divide actually
Gila Tafai cabut cok.
back. I think they're suspecting that they had gone back to the other side of Rubble. And that's good. Divide might hear these footsteps.
He's just a hair out. If he cuts over towards the door, would be able to hear this.
Hear it
30
now.
seconds left.
Just on the edge of it, though. It's not super huge, so yeah, Thorn's going to get cleared out. That'll be the alert system here for it.
Spike planted.
Door tapped, the scope in. Face out.
Ya elah, something nembak apa sih?
By the peak, something. Kill on a 1. The push out of the door, and APAKAH able to find it in the end.
Miss mulu
So,
something,
second round
babe.
win, going the way of DFM.
Lo itu 1 HP bro.
It's by the thinnest of margins, and barely getting past Divide's sight lines at B main is huge. Just finding the perfect timing. It's a nice little crunch play set up here off the back of the Steel Garden. Getting Forsaken up on
bagus.
top of Rubble, but it's Sass with a nice
Ya
transfer.
elah.
The operator gone as well. So pretty nice round there. Good read at the end. So
Satu lagi padahal bro.
some hope here. It is going to be a Guardian for Sess though. For all that hard work. The IGL selfless. Letting the other players take those rifles. Setting up for this attempted B push.
Completely open for the taking here. No util in position to really try to dissuade this at all.
Steel
Nightbot going to
Garden.
be sent though,
Spike planted.
as it's a massive push
Tuh,
into
miss
it.
mulu,
He
Cok!
loses his life because of that. Forsaken, however,
Nembak apa tuh something?
holding it down main. The push coming through. Jinbung, 2 nice kills. Patman Jing both going to be taken down, and May able to find Forsaken at the same time. Pivots back over to the site, and Divide dropped. Something now, last one alive.
No, so OP gak sih?
Back away to hold on to the operator.
Bau mulu OP-nya cok.
Another kind of interesting sort of setup here for DFM.
Tadi yang kena anjir bis 10 cok.
Everybody just
Itu padahal
flooding
itu
up
tembakan
into
gampang loh, udah 2 kali loh bro.
It
Apa
opens
dia
up
OP
some
terus,
space
Sis?
for Paperrex, and it looks like they might be
Vandal lu serem ting, udah ting Vandalnya gak sih?
They hold on. A little bit of extra space bought by the Steel Garden. Nice. May just misreading where something would be. Gonna go down, but that's okay. He was hunting anyway. And okay, well, you get 3. And they're looking a little bit more solid here.
Buang-
I thought
buang
this might have been
33
the round
ini
over there
kan,
when
anjing.
Forsaken creates that extra angle, but then Jinbung.
Tuh kenapa si
Nice
Jing
2K.
kagak nembak ya?
May TP's over. That's beautiful. Great job creating that extra angle.
Just like that, timeout call. This time from the side of Paperrex. Looks like Alex Panda wanting to try to rack up as much as they possibly can get, and probably not
Kadonya
too
benar
happy with
dipuji bang,
how
udah biasa guys.
loosey-goosey these last
Kan kayaknya jangan
couple
pakai
rounds
OP dulu gak sih?
played
Something.
Paperrex.
Coba something. Pakai Vandal coba. Tajamkan dulu Vandalnya.
And getting punished for it.
Vandalnya harus di dulu gak sih? Dipanasin dulu
Yeah.
guys. Kalau Vandal udah panas baru pakai OP guys.
I mean, I think just probably talking about being a little more patient. Maybe the comms started to get a little off kilter. That would be my suspicion. All the way from France. Let's go. Thank you for coming out. Really appreciate that. But yeah, I mean, I think the idea is initially pretty good for Paperrex, to be honest. Counter with a Nightfall. You know, Forsaken's creating an extra angle. I don't mind it too much. So maybe just a little bit of miscoordination, but we're still gonna have the operator, so that's pretty good news here for Paperrex. And you have a bunch of ults though.
Padahal nggak minus sih guys, KDA-nya si Paperrex, cuman kayak buang throwing 3 round, cok.
GN maybe has something with the From the Shadows.
Sees nade.
Ya elah.
Unable to get the draw out.
Ya elah, itu kok nggak ada yang kena sih?
Loses his life. And in the end, I mean, it was just okay.
Like to see the dimension.
No real damage.
Ya Allah, ya Allah.
Things quickly falling apart. Alex not going to be satisfied with this one at all. As well, something I don't think you try to do anything here other than hold on to the gun.
Yeah.
Spike planted.
Just
Apa ada yang mati, bro?
starting to get their heads on straight a bit. Kind of anticipating these aggressive plays that Paperrex is trying to pull out.
Fake teleport.
It's going to be 3 in a row. And potentially in flawless fashion, tuck into the corner. Shorty will be able to find Jinbung.
They're still hunting. A couple of them, plenty of money too. Seth's the only one who's kind of in the bin, so he's going to stick and spawn. Now they're starting to collapse. Just can they get there in time? Something's doing a really nice job maneuvering here.
I mean, the prospect of getting rid of the operator certainly is worth giving him the dimensional drift, given that the economy is just going to be in a very shaky position, but it looks like they won't be able to find him.
Okay.
This gap now very much getting shortened from 6-1 to now 6-4. Just a great start. I mean, sees nade, doesn't really get any value. I think the nade ends up
Nggak di-flash sama Jackson kan tadi tuh?
even with the players that had gotten tethered, just
Enemy.
don't suffer any damage at all.
Yeah, and the way that Akame gets ahead of that too, and gets his aim steady just as the flash is hitting. Very impressive stuff. Tons of ults.
Would have been a high value flick, but
Somebody? Anybody?
anyone to break the door? Let me
Ya
in.
elah, Jackson sampai jadi wave gitu, bro.
Finding Forsaken. Just knows that he's going to continue to try to play around B main. It's his favorite spot. As now they're looking for the entry.
Ya,
Showstopper going to
buru-buru
be locked in,
amat
but
ultinya,
Akame already
Cok.
taken down as Pac-Man scoops the kill. Some up shots flying. Might fall across. And Paperrex is going to be rerouted. Made forward here onto the site. Spike now being brought around.
Time to jump.
Something just waiting for an opportunity to try to swing out of stairs. May marked, but Tien at drop, finding the headshot. Patman dealt with. May quickly exits back over to safety. The spike now being planted. Rewrap coming through, and Jing none the wiser.
Nggak aware sih guys ya.
Definitely trying to
Fuck
throw
lah.
out the blast pack, but
Sumpah bingung banget, Cok. Nggak aware tadi, Cok.
still takes him down. Something finds the punish on that. He's going to commit the dimensional drift here into the round. Gonna have to go for the
Ya
exit.
elah, jadi wave gini,
Somehow
bro.
comes up with that kill.
Something pakai OP keluarin di situ, bro.
Fortunately for something, the drift is one-dimensional as DFM are going to continue to run this back.
Yeah, they're starting to get really nice reads, starting to be a little bit more patient with some of this util. I don't know how in the world GN wins that one, but Forsaken looked so hot at the start of this map. Thought he might just take this over.
Nggak aware, Cok. Si Jing, Cok. Lompat-lompat, Cok.
Great lurk there from
Udah jadi
Jinbung.
aneh begini, bro, anjing.
May steady as always, but GN from drop was really impactful. But that Nightfall hit really nicely for Sess. That bought them a ton of time and space, along with the dimensional drift, to get that planted safely. May's actually got the op now. Just goes for a quick one there. Do have a Outlaw as well in hand for Jinbung. Looks like May had a rifle behind it. Cash with plenty for DFM. So they're just looking for some of those opening picks. How aggressive Paperrex can be sometimes at the beginning of rounds.
Karena apa jadi kalah, Cok? Ya, Cok.
It was an attempted kind of cheeky play. You can see that Patman and Jing working together as that B duo, hoping that maybe DFM will say, we've gotten this one to go. maybe we can dip back into that well, but actually Jing sliding over to C, so this has been misread by Paperrex.
Santai aja bang, Taker bang. Tetap aja guys.
Playing with fire on these jump peaks. Forsaken. He's gonna try
Tuh kan.
to make a play. But there's nobody else here. He's setting up no one other than himself. And it's just too many people on the opposite side. He ends up dying. Patman
30 seconds.
finished off.
Elah.
Jen realizing, I think I
6-1 loh, Cok.
goes back in, finishes the job.
Just tuck underneath.
Something able to find one. Drop coming in, and okay, the timing there from Devi. Looking excellent. To try to bail him out. Diffuse being stuck to half the swing.
Ya elah. Kenapa nggak aware ya? Pada lihat belakang, Cok.
Ching at 5 HP,
Hah?
an easy target.
Terus si Salina malah lihat belakang, Cok.
6-6. As DFM run back 5 in a row.
Yeah. Starting to feel, oh my God, May. That is, yeah. That is nasty.
He's like, oh yeah, hey.
GN just like, oh, I hit him.
Oh, I just wrecked that guy.
What a read here, though, on this drop. That Akame would be underneath.
Dia ngeliat belakang, Cok, si something, Cok.
Dragging it down. The Vandal, I mean, is 6-6 good enough, though? This defender side for DFM was...
Ya elah. Cocok kejar anjing, nggak jelas banget dah.
Sure.
Mulai dah mulai.
The main thing
Mulai throwing.
is that a lot of this has to do with Paperrex overheating, taking unwise fights, whipping some of their shots that they were hitting in those first 6 rounds. It's been a little bit of a head scratcher here.
But it's...
You can find the form on the attack, they're still going to be just right as rain. I mean,
Mulai throwing.
basically almost run it back to OT, so
Exactly.
certainly it's possible.
It feels like that should be the case. Well.
Most of the time it's just like, marry me.
Yeah.
You should marry me.
You
Wah,
should.
HP-nya kelok, HP kelok apa
That's
sih?
a completely different connotation onto it.
It'd be the right decision.
You know, no pressure, but
Yeah.
this is probably the right thing to do.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, DFM just... it's something that about Paperrex that they seem to have decent reads on. Like, they just kind of react well to the way that they play. They're able to sort of make some, you know, past those first 4 rounds, start making some much better reads in the macro game. But this is a big pistol. If DFM can win this, maybe you start to believe.
Yeah.
I'm not holding my breath.
Kalau nggak dicek sih tahu lagi dah.
So is that difference in connotation? Say Paperrex win the pistol. You say Paperrex should win the pistol.
Nah, Pemain tiba-tiba low anjing itu. Bisa low sih anjing? Hah?
Tag down to 32. Prowler just chasing May away. Quick take of the site here. Plant not yet coming in as Haunt gonna have to be cleared out.
Spike planted.
Frenzy around the corner from Jing.
No flash, except for the paranoia to get around this corner.
Paint Shell sees nade out over towards drop. Boombot gonna be cleared, and that forces them all pretty much. Yeah, every single player now down through stairs. Having tried to play off the back of the
Ya,
club.
kenapa dia nge-pick ya?
His life, but Jing now pushing forward, finding 2 with that frenzy.
Nice! Fit apa?
Has the follow-up with the Sheriff, so another pistol win. 2-0 in that regard here on Lotus. Paperrex regain the lead.
Gara-gara join dia sih motion live.
Kind of a
Mereka bang
gamble
siapa? Kenapa
from
kakek?
DFM at the start of this round, not committing much to A,
Oke.
other than
Pisau menang 2 kali loh guys.
just having May there to just kind of take a check. And he has to TP out immediately
tapai.
because of the just pressure that Paperrex is able to create, and then that double stack at A top, the util to confirm, you know, just makes it so DFM knows.
Room tour baru rumah Winda bang. Bang Winda lah yang room tour, masa gue yang room tour
I
babi.
think the only thing you go back and maybe
Rumah
criticize
siapa
DFM
yang room
for
tour
is not
siapa,
throwing the
bro?
paranoia to try to clear A top, but
Duh, setak A bro.
Paperrex is just gonna storm their way forward.
Pretty heavy investment. Oh,
Oh, nice.
Okay. That's a hell of a readjust. Forsaken does get tagged down to 21. Nade lob forward should be Sesteria. Just can't escape from it. May now potentially about to be timing. That's
Nice.
something.
Klik kanan something kenapa ya?
Realizing fast enough, gets the kill. Paperrex looking to try to make this a flawless, and this smoke is going to do absolutely nothing to dissuade them.
No. Should be able to feed this over to Jing as well. Get him closer to the showstopper. Let's see what GN and Jinbung want to do. I mean, suspect they want to die to the spike.
Udah kasih something. Gua pakai Vandal something.
GN in particular, he's out in Narnia. I mean, he could kill Forsaken.
And Forsaken's at 21. If he gets this, which he's about to maybe have a timing for it. Oh boy. Goodbye. Shot to the back of the head. Divine pushing forward. Potentially add risk,
Nice.
but okay. Steadies for the headshot. Jinbung gonna try to find similar
Nah,
value, but
something gitu
wise
dong.
to it. Gets himself 3 here in the round. Paperrex close out the anti-eco and stretch the lead once again by 2 rounds.
Okay, well, you're going to have a fearsome bonus coming up for Paperrex. Going to have a lot of rifles coming into this. Oh my god, that second shot. Poor Sassy just laughing, he knows. Nothing he can do there.
I'm in danger.
Sekali Vandal langsung mata-mata. Iya makanya Vandal aja dia.
Comparing my boy Sess to Ralph Wiggum. I'm just fighting words.
Sees nade, nothing there. Outlaw for Divine. You have to read that this is in play. You have to know.
Yeah. Should be highly suspected.
He creeping around. Jing making some noise here. Maybe trying to play him in, get some info with the boom bot. Spot out. Oh, Forsaken.
Nice
Goes off the
on.
door. Right as that distraction comes through.
Nice on.
Great little multi-layer trap.
They're so good at setting that up. It's tough for DFM on this defender side. Out that extra layer of smokes, you're running that double duelist. Now you're trying to set up the high-low.
And, well, it's going to be good for one.
Nice something. Ini loh something.
Breaks the setup. Paperrex looking for yet another.
Itu loh dari
conversion.
tadi, bro.
And the save is already going to have to be made. So Spike planted. We got some time. This Paperrex, see how badly they want to go on the hunt here.
For sure. Yeah, that's, again, a bit of a misread on the situation.
Saving
If you're
dulu,
only
Gil.
expecting 1 or 2 there, you know there's at least 3. I think that's just a...
Valorant dibatasin berapa aset, Bang? Berapa aset ya? Valorant
It's hard,
itu
though, again, you're not having that extra layer of protection with the double duelist comp that
tergantung guys, tergantung sponsornya biasa. Kalau
they
monitornya
play it. I think you just kind of gotta be a bit more aggressive at times. Look for your moments to strike. Play a little bit back, maybe towards waterfall. If they use some of that fade util, so
itu gue.
that
Oh
position
ya.
you have to be so clean in that.
Duh, Heaven lagi next bro. Heaven berarti pakai Wele lagi dong Jason ya.
It's not going to give you long to hold that angle before they fire back. So let's see what they want to buy into this round. Oh, Forsaken with that boombot there. That's nasty from
They will take
something.
it anyway. Let me do, yeah. Let me, I mean, TCP. After CP, yeah. Jason.
Well, let's see what this looks like.
Yeah.
Some minor insights. As TP across, tethers there, double TP gonna have to be used. Forsaken avoiding the damage.
Some kind of set play here for something. After Forsaken takes space is what it feels like. Maybe just
Tewet.
bully his way through here.
Clone leading the way, but
Ya, nggak di trade, bro.
Around it. Finds a kill there.
Nice one.
Try to
Nice
hold
trade.
this down, but Forsaken fights back. May arriving at drop, just the classic in hand. As it's Gian for the moment here with the hero
Nice.
rifle. Attempt from Cess to find some value, to find a kill, but does end up getting taken out of the equation here pretty quickly. Getting now ready for the entry. Jinbung gonna try to see if he can recreate some of that magic.
Nice
there.
fight.
Upper once again, but it's gonna be Devi out from main.
Just a little bit overeager. And you did scoop up a rifle for May, but it's good use. It's gonna be tough.
Spotted one, Jien. A nice shot. As Paranoia gonna be lobbed in. Jien finding a second kill, giving May an opportunity. Flashes in over the top, looks for the peak, finds a headshot!
Aduh.
Oh my goodness, the transfer! May continuing to be absolutely electric. Rallies back.
Padahal nggak usah ngepick ya, nggak usah ngepick, nggak usah ngepick, nggak usah ngepick. Semuanya ngepick guys. Nggak usah ngepick bro, nggak usah ngepick bro.
I mean, he's one of the best players on the planet.
Just another beast.
Lawannya King Raja terakhir bro anjing.
I don't even understand sometimes. I'm just like, they're gonna swing right off contact. He's dead. Nope. Great paranoia. Allows GN to get 2 there. Gives May the opportunity. 22 HP. 1, 2. Whew. That is something else.
Well, now he's gonna have an
Aduh.
operator.
Buang-buang poin harusnya 10 bro.
Try to get your way back into this one. Could very well be an op in May's hands. As okay, TP 4-dimensional drift going on the scout. Jen spotted Jing, able to go ahead and quickly deal with him. Now it's going to be the enemy raise as he nearly finds a transfer of his own. Something at the same time. Just gets in on top of May, takes him down with a shorty.
Oh boy.
Yang kacamata lu namanya apa bang? Gua beli di kacamataku.
Probably just going to be the save already.
Yeah.
Save mulu anjing.
Operator. Gonna be a painful one here. For the side of DFM would like to have a little bit more damage into this round at least to try to stop this economy from ballooning up for Paperrex, but it's just nothing more to be done, so I have to just sit back and allow for them to hit 10.
Ngantuk banget bro, bro. Kenapa ya?
I am very curious to see what happened with those Yorus. That had to be something bizarre.
I mean, I think we can take a guess.
Yeah, no.
I think something just exited.
Yeah,
Flash, he exited, he shorted.
Him, yeah.
Kata banget sih DFM terlalu mengandalkan Mei, betul. Nggak salah.
Spike goes off.
Ngopi kali ya, ngopi ya. Ngantuk banget bro.
DFM can
Aduh ngantuk guys. Pernah tidur tiap hari.
But I mean, outside of May's hero play, you know, it's been all Paperrex, and you're gonna have to figure out some better answers. Now the economy's back in the gutter. Just crunch play there. GN just nothing he can do. I mean, the util usage just better.
Oh, he just caught him.
Oh, yeah.
Caught him rotating out with the classic in hand.
Yep.
Take my gun.
Just trying to get out of there. Now Jing's got a judge.
Kebanyakan RP itu bang, emang ya guys?
Do have a showstopper for Akame. Let's see what they want to do. They can catch him on this B hit.
Jing with the judge, getting ready to go, pressing forward. It's up and over the top. It's right there into the face of Sess. Akame narrowly able to survive, but with 29 HP, you are much less likely to try to go for a showstopper. Well, Forsaken just doesn't even give him the opportunity anymore.
Nice.
Cleans up 3. PRX now up to 11. DFM
Good.
needing to try to
Tiga
shift
ulti
this
mereka,
into
guys.
gear. Some critical ultimates available to them. And it looks like their last timeout call will be made.
Yeah, for sure.
Istirahat RP tengah malam aja bang, bisa
Yeah,
sih jam
it's
10, jam
tough
11 ya.
even when you know it's coming.
Tidur dulu kayak gue, sebentar guys, 2 jam sejam kayaknya gue.
Still just hits you so fast that there's not much you can do to react to it. I don't know what happened with Sess. I thought he was just full retreat, but turned around there. And then, yeah, I mean, you're catching May trying to get the heck out of there.
I think when people look back at a horror movie, like, is the monster still chasing me? Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
they are.
it is.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think in
Oh,
general,
ini mau RP
DFM,
polisi bang ya? Iya betul.
you need to be better about understanding your moments when you can contest Paperrex. It's hard.
Lagi ada RP berat di jam 3 pagi bang.
They just want a trophy, so many have not been able to do that. But that moment there, I thought it should just be a full retreat. I
Mantap
thought
mending
they could at
besok
least
sekali
get
aja
out.
bang. Enggak sih, gua tidur bentar aja sih. Gua tuh tidur sih lumayan. Gua bangun jam berapa nih guys? Jam 2.30 apa? Lah.
Hey, some of my PUBG boys are here today.
Lah, TGLTN itu kan?
See ya. Thanks for coming out. And,
Iya cok, TGLTN bro.
yeah. Just be a little bit more disciplined here for DFM.
It's a PUBG. Like pub gang?
Yeah, sure.
Group of guys you go out to the bar with.
PUBG.
That's all I can think of. Well, Forsaken is immediately in behind enemy lines. Akame, however, finding something. Showstopper, however, now going to be shut down. Forsaken choosing to strike then and there. GN Let's find Jing trying to walk forward through the tree door. Prowler looking for the punish, and they
Nice.
find it. Forsaken again, just catching them right before that util can come through.
They're just waiting here. It should be a full rotation from Paperrex. Vi's gonna stick around with that op. I think you're kind of aware of it. Can't really peek that corner. You're just gonna lose a player.
Tyson nggak baperan bang, kayak sebelah emang ya.
You have to rely on that Vice util. Jinbung's got to play his life so they can get the information, get the read, and get around to the other side.
Tara 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 tara.
We'll know here very shortly. Yep, while tripped, players on the move, but post plant going to be easily set up. Nightfall should be in play. May does have the dimensional drift. Might as well just rip it.
Ya, ada ulti lagi Comeco.
So Devi playing forward here. Still just trying to get into position now as there you go. Dimensional drift coming through. Push forward, should have gotten the spot on the Forsaken.
Face your fear.
As well, it did.
Last player standing.
He tried to
Nice.
skirt around the side of that smoke, never actually really identified him. As C's going to be thrown down, Haunt getting the reveal, Cess once again needing to deliver a clutch. But the time is just not going to be
Nice
there.
on.
Attention split on a 45-degree angle, or rather a 90-degree angle for that matter. It's going to be a 4K from Forsaken, scoop up on the op, and map point here for Paperrex on their choice of Lotus.
Rapi, nice.
Absolutely, another decent start, but the showstopper, and they had no idea where Forsaken was. He just gambled that Forsaken was maybe back in spawn or something, and he had enough time to get away with it. Yeah, that miss on the spot, on the position of Forsaken.
Ya, Sony bos, 4 kill bos.
Box or something. Not exactly sure what happened there.
Tiba-tiba Jason top frag anjir.
GN as a judge, Guardian for Sess. Oh no.
Looking for, yep, the Haunt crunch, and, well,
Lah,
GM
apa sih?
getting the catch here on the Forsaken. Just continues to love playing around B main. He's not really going necessarily where they had anticipated. There's a swing out, Devi getting a spot, but Akame getting the kill. Jin now finding another as Patman's going to be struck down, and this round very quickly has gotten out of control. Something in around the back is Jing, okay. They're wrangling it. It's Jin. Where does he TP to? Forward into tree. Blast packs from Jing. Bounces forward as Showstopper to try to flush him out, and he is absolutely dead to rights. May now needing to
Apa
do
sih
it all.
something ngapain sih something nge-swing gak jelas mulu, Cok.
Planted 33 health versus 45.
Kasih something ngapain nge-swing, Cok.
The swing out, and Ching just immediately finds the kill.
Lu lihat Cok, orang 2 lawan 1 ya.
To get them over
Dia
the
nge-swing
line.
begitu, Cok, anjing.
13-7, Paperrex start off this series 1 up.
Yeah, this is kind of what you expect from Paperrex, especially on their attacker side on this map. Some fast hits, some good
Bangsat.
reads, some
Untung
tricky
menang, Jing,
plays.
bro.
This map had everything you were looking for.
Astaga, Cok. Cok, orang 2 lawan 1 tuh kalau misalnya dia berdua udah pasti menang, guys. Dia nge-swing lebar, bro. Gitu. Nggak gitu nggak sih, guys? Kalau mau minimal tuh kayak ngumpet, nanti swingnya kayak set gitu, guys. Emang kadang ide-ide jadi suka kayak orang gila ya. White swing sangat white ya, bro. Duh, Heaven lagi, Cok. Heaven, Cok. Kita lihat Heaven, guys, ya. Sengaja biar lu ngamuk, Bang. Oh iya. Davai sama Jing on fire, Bang. Iya sih, makanya anjing. Banyak banget, guys, fansnya Joen itu, guys. Padahal si ini lebih nge-carry ya. Siapa si ini, bro? Si Mei, guys. Mereka masih belum bisa koroda, kayak belum guys. Mereka belum sempat latihan kali. Namanya hidup bro ya. Hidup tak selamanya ada yang beda. Nah, kemana tak cinta lagi. Aduh. Halo Bang Rio, halo. Lupa tutup kaca guys. Nyamuk nanti masuk. Oke. Saleto. Wasmine. Anjing tiba-tiba kill 2-2 bro. Ntar RP kah bang? RP yes jam 10, jam 11 lah ya. Istirahat dulu bentar bro. Oke, alright. Doing super leg. Taratat. Oke. Love me, do, love me. Bahkan baru jajan apa nggak bisa join sini? Bisa kok. Bang, coba cek dulu bang. Kalau dikit ngantuk, walaupun udah tidur cukup bang, tidurnya nggak cukup sih guys. Sehari kalau tidurnya 6 jam 5 jam cukup nggak guys kira-kira guys? Lock me super nih. Cukup tapi gak maksa kesehatannya aja bang. Karena ya jam segitu menurut gue udah harus bangun sih, harus bekerja guys. Oke. Aku lelah, aku bodoh. 3 menit.
I remember going back to kickoff where DFM was doing a little
Emang
bit
suruh
of
pick
damage.
korode bang, nggak mau kayaknya guys mereka guys.
On Abyss back then that was
Lalu
actually
streamer RP ya bang? Iya tahu, kok tahu.
signature agent for him.
Yeah,
Aku udah berubah menjadi streamer
and
RP guys.
One thing I've noticed for sure in Paperrex coming back into stage 2 that's so different than stage 1 is just how synchronized they are. They are on, like, their chemistry is on a whole nother level. Even though the core of the squad has been together forever, especially between Forsaken and Jing. In that last match against Team 1 and again today, we saw that happening. And as we go into Haven, this chemistry is so important because, as we said last time, this is a slightly less prepared map.
Yeah.
It's a map they love to permaban. It's a map they don't particularly do well on both halves anyway. So that chemistry is super important.
I mean, totally agree with you. That's what it's like to play against PaperX. It feels like you're fighting bloody World War V sometimes when it's like, it's not just one person going for an aggressive play. When they make moves on a map, they make moves together. And you're going to see that on this defensive side where you do have, you know, the Waylay and the Yoru diving into Garage. We saw that against T1. It's not just one player that's going to be aggressing on you. You have Jing pushing front B while they're fighting Garage, and then you have someone flanking you from C long or something like that, you know?
I'm curious to see how much they're going to be able to limit this Fade's impact, because we saw so many scans, so many shots through the smoke, because they didn't know where to expect the eye. So I'm really hoping
do
that
not know
they've
where
done
to
their
expect.
homework here, and they're able to kind of shut down this aggression with this double duelist and this Fade in particular.
Tadi masih kepake kah bang? Masih.
Well, I'm also getting some news that we might have to go on a very short break because of a PC issue. Who's maybe your PC? Is that why you need a laptop?
Yeah, that's why. That's why I'm trying so hard.
Tadi pakai stage pakai siapa guys tadi guys? Stage dipakai satu orang tadi guys.
Yeah, you're having build diff issues too, though.
True.
You are doing better this time around. With that, we're gonna go on a very short break. When
Stage
we come
dipakai
back, we'll
sama
be going
ini
straight
siapa?
into
Sama
Haven.
G.
Should be a lot of fun between these two.
Sama G apa kita watch party dulu
Yeah,
guys.
quick break. We'll be back.
Ya elah pakai ada stack isu lagi babi. Stack isu. Nonton streamer RP dulu nggak sih guys? Tunggu guys. Gue pengen beli ini ya guys. Setuju gak kita beli ini bro? Bro kita beli ini mau gak? Galileo Mansion. MLO bagus nih bro. Anjing! Tapi kayak berat deh melonya guys. Kayaknya melonya berat ya. Kira-kira berat gak guys melonya guys? Bagus tapi jauh anjing. Oh karena kacanya banyak guys, berat. Nggak boleh banyak kaca guys, nggak boleh banyak kaca. Nah kaca-kaca itu bikin berat bro. Kaca tuh yang berat pasti guys. Kaca sih, biasa kaca bikin berat sih emang. Tapi karena dia di ujung kota sih harusnya nggak ngaruh guys ya. Pas lewat situ yang berat tuh pas lewat. Bagus ini bro. Oke sini bro. Yes, is it optimized? Yes, is it optimized tuh udah tulisnya. 3 bulan. Ini karena masih 5 bulan sih harusnya bagus sih. Kalau udah lama biasa tuh. Tuh ini juga bagus sih. Tapi gue nggak tahu lokasi di mana bro. Gue nggak tahu lokasinya di mana guys. Pas nggak di jarak render emang nggak berat bang, betul. Bang saya dari player Malaysia, Sniper 5M yang bagus, motion roleplay. Cihuy. Oke sih guys, gue lagi lihat nih MLO mapsnya guys. Nah, saya lokasi di mana bro? Crestview Mansion, Magzeni Mansion, Sayota Estate. Oh dia pembuat ini bro. Ini komplek anjing guys, komplek besar bro. Ada komplek guys, ada komplek. Galileo Mansion. Ada yang free tuh cok. Gak boleh terlalu berat sih guys. Kadang terlalu berat bahaya bro. Size 62 MB. Coba size 262 MB. Kita lihat size coba. Size kecil apa gede itu ngaruh nggak sih guys? ...62 MB. Berapa nih? 120 MB anjing ya. 40 MB cok. Gila nih gede banget bro. Jangan sih Saltis Mansion. Nah ini 53 MB nih guys. Paling baru kayak ini bro. Tapi lokasi di mana guys? Cara cari lokasi di mana sih bro? Ini nggak ada lokasinya babi. Ngaruh kah? Gede-gedenya tuh makin berat berarti ya? Semakin gede semakin berat. Ini 35 apa nih? Jing 72 nih. Coba kita sketch. Gue tuh kadang pengen lihat ini bro. 1 bulan lalu nih bro, baru bro. Nah di mana guys? Lokasinya coba lihat lokasi mana guys? Lokasi mana guys? Ini mah bro, ini batu-batu begini bro. Dekat tol kanan nih seriusan. Cing gede banget bro anjing rumahnya. Oh udah pick agent kocak. Itu kan aku udah emang.
We would like the chance to do that again. See though, Paperrex are going to be sticking with the waylay here for Forsaken. Worth noting as well that this is the map that Jinbung had a monstrous performance in his own right.
Yeah, absolutely. He's going to need to show up big again. May there, under pressure. Tripwire didn't get cleared though. So, got a little bit of info. Are they just going to use that quick pivot towards C? Spike was down. You're going to have Cess. Still has the drone.
Gue sakit perut lagi pengen berak cuy anjing. Kandang kuda itu kandang kuda emang. Maksudnya kandang itu tempat kandang kuda bro. Itu kan rumah ribet ya, rumah mahal itu, rumah ML itu kandang kuda. Jangan yang lokasinya ini kali ya, lokasinya yang kecil aja bro. Yang nggak jarang orang pakai nggak sih, seru tuh.
Can they do it this time? And this is fast from Paperrex. Thought for a minute they might just try to get in on the plant and try to
Jokes King Mei apa ya bang ya? King Mei itu jago banget bro. Kan jokes.
Gonna have to give this a little bit more time because a lot of this is going to be contingent on Forsaken here with his flank. Like you mentioned though, that tripwire never gotten cleared out. Well, pot shots into the back. It's Forsaken spotting out Cess, who's just going to be sending the drone to buy, able to find Akame at the same time. First kill to be found now. Patman getting involved. GN dead.
Oh nice, gila.
Just massacring them. Cess is now the last one standing, and he's just been trying to contend with his waylay the entire time while the team dies over on the site. Flawless pistol, Paperrex.
Rapi guys.
Very great start here to the map.
Yeah, don't like this pistol post plant for DFM. You offered up way too many 1v1s.
Just played off the Prowler.
Okay, just played off the Prowler. That's a little unfortunate. Not sure why you're pushing forward there.
Oh.
That's just disgusting. And it makes it a little too easy. But some bad reactions there as well. I think just turning all of your attention away from the site to try to deal with Forsaken as the waylay. Kind of open that up for Devi. You know Paperrex is in full confidence mode right now. They're just going to come at you. And they do not miss. They are the kings. And there's that Vice Wall and the Thorns right at the front of the site here. So, a B hit. Gonna be tricky.
Thorns try to slow them up. Patman, ADS in. Gen 10. Reading the TP to backside incredibly well as well. Forsaken not liking what he sees. Takes a refracted back out towards safety. Patman looking for a target.
Nice.
Able to vote down a third.
Apa itu Patman bro?
Not flawless, but it's only Devi. That ends up getting picked apart. Everything going to be carried forward here for Paperrex as they will once again look to convert a bonus, which would be the third one of the series if they can do it.
Yeah, that would be pretty brutal. Just a good read here.
Dua pala cok, dua smoke anjing.
Read from Patman. I'd even heard the TP, not sure.
Sorry, Pat. It's okay, it's okay. Let's go.
And yeah, I mean the speed and aggression that DFM has to deal with right now is tricky to say the least. It's a tough comp to go against.
Oh my God. Well, May just getting giga unlucky, basically 2 rounds in a row, and I think for DFM, you might already have to start assessing a save. Jinbung looking to try to get the catch there. But this is just a fantastic way to start if you're Paperrex.
Oh yeah. Tough to do it better than that. And you're just walking into a trap if you go through this door.
Breaking this is going to prove to be difficult. There's a spot on the 1. Jian, it's 1 kill, gets out. Forsaken, forced away. Sees, looking for the grab. As, oh my God, Jian somehow steadies that.
Hah? Dapat 2 dia.
And they're right into this round.
What in the world was that?
I don't know, but Jian just went absolutely crazy to pick up that 3K.
That is absolutely bananas.
Spike now picked up here. So starting to walk his way forward. The question is, does he swing in to garage or go to the B site? Looks like it's going to be the latter.
30 seconds left.
That is what a play. Completely changes the dynamic of this round. Seth's gonna plant for back sight. GN being tucked into that corner. Feel like you've got some safety. Gonna have to take a pause there, something to wait out the recon. Still might catch a timing here on Assess, just depends.
Gets himself into backside. Jian still a little ways away, trying to watch in case that repinch through C comes in. Shots now starting to fly. He's going to start inching forward here to try to reinforce the position. Headshot found onto 1. Something with everything to do. Getting whittled away.
Ya elah.
Down.
4 lawan 2 kalah, babi.
Bailing them out. Denying the bonus conversion. It's still very good damage here from Paperrex, but that absolutely should have been a lock on a conversion.
Oh, this TP. Let's see if we can see this from GN's perspective.
It's a 2v5.
Wow, that TP. Just Patman not ready at all. Unbelievable. That is a game changer.
Harusnya menang itu bro,
I don't know
sumpah.
where that magic comes from sometimes, but goodness. Is it nice to have if you're DFM? Deep shock dart there to clear any of that Vice util. It's actually over on the side. TP being set up.
Over the top.
Nggak mati anjing.
Akame does get taken down low. Divine out collecting the weapon, swinging out. The shot's going to be sent. Something is so far forward. We'll jump back away. Forsaken on the peak, clears the camp, finds the timing.
Nice.
Right before the refract expires.
You have to be so careful about Forsaken.
Saturate into the corner, but May just has the headshot. Cheeky little shutdown. Keep them in with the player advantage. Flash over the top just to try to see what kind of reaction he can get. Shots now flying, something there, covering. It's May. Continuing to fight back, brings it into a 2v2.
Aduh, turun 2
Getting
lagi.
ready to come through. GN working his way forward into the garage.
30 seconds left.
As a gate crash goes in towards back sight. Something has he spotted it.
Last player.
Aduh.
Swings the corner.
Kayak bingung gitu, Cok. Nggak ada yang mau jaga, Cok.
Dead.
Mati dong dia.
Now wanting to try to clear this out. Might just be able to find the timing. The paranoia is going to be sent. Gets the shot through.
10 seconds
Flash
left.
over the top. The fake out on the TP, trying to maybe bait some of these shots out of the outlaw, but something plays it
Nice.
wisely. Jumps up and over the top. Manages to get Paperrex over the line here in round 4.
Yeah, it's just these early advantages that Paperrex is able to find with the way that Forsaken's been playing that Waylay. It's so frustrating. You just never know where he's going to show up because he has that comfort of being able to use the refract to get out. So he's just pushing some angle every time, and you're trying to figure it out, and you just guess wrong, and Seth's just
Untung ini, Cok.
like, what?
Buset, Mei.
Oh,
Slow.
it's completely lined up for it.
GN misreading this. May had to go for the plant. The time was just too low.
Oke. 3-1.
Clutch forces DFM now down to an eco. One hero rifle here in hand for May is, well, just reveal coming through. Just pick your target. Jing is frantically trying to find 8 kills, just getting taken away from him.
Flash nggak sih? Flashing.
They're over the top of the box, and the spike is in hand, but it's going to take a lot of effort to try to get out of this position now. Forsaken trying to get himself a 4K.
Ada flash Jing. Pakai Jing flashnya Jing.
4-1. DFM
There.
maybe considering a timeout ahead of this very pivotal round.
Jason cok gila
They
cok.
have 5 ultimates to work with.
Yeah, I mean, you have a Nightfall along with the convergent paths. I mean,
Gila Jason cok.
that's a really scary
Jason main duelis ngeri banget anjir.
combo. Or just who knows, they might just come at you at a lobby again with it. Stuff like that has to be thought about.
Dan ada ultimate coy ya. Wele Fate. Wah Wele Fate mantap sih bro sumpah.
It has to be here. Otherwise, your economy is going to be in the bin again.
Forsaken going for it again. Quick entries out, ends up kind of trading positions here alongside May, who now TPs back over the opposite side of the map. Something just trying to hug in against this actually is made it past that trip wire, but does get caught. Jinbook now having the reveal here off the neural theft. Sure, while holding back that spike for the moment. Eventually allows for Divide to get in. Yeah, finds the punish. Because Sess gets walled out, he just pops the flash, finds the kill. Nightfall now going out. The Sealed Garden sent.
Trick shots.
Jinbook still holding onto a weapon, but the spike is lost. They're both contained here at Sewers.
Cage triggered.
Oke
One
nice.
flash to play with, but it's going to need a little bit more than that. He's
Nggak ada
gonna
ulti
try
kan ya?
to
Nggak ada ulti bro.
Go back over to long.
I mean, Cage does nothing more but maybe make them think that you've crossed over, but you're still no closer to getting the spike in reality. May needs to have a huge opener, but it's being watched for.
30 seconds left.
Jing here on the angle. Swing in, May trying to re-challenge. Reads the corner correctly, but again, cannot find the punish.
Nice.
They'll both get cleaned up in the blink of an eye.
Woohoo!
5-1.
Paperrex ini lagi lawan tim NBL bang, babi lu parah.
Now expended. Paperrex continue winning.
Yeah, this is tough when you don't have the smokes or just don't opt to smoke off a tower, and Divide can just re-clear that space. Something a little bit frustrated, but you know he's up there and you're just ignoring it.
Davai dapat mulu cok.
Just a lack of awareness of open space here for DFM.
Let's go!
This needs to be a
Let's go.
little bit more.
Tanpa kacamataan bang, soalnya silinder sama sering di komputer guys pakai anti blue light gitu.
Fundamentals is
Biar enak ya Giz ya.
just not going to cut it at this level. Not against Divide. He's going to punish you every time if you leave that window open. Every time. Fans for both teams there, but yeah, this is frustrating for DFM. You know, May uses that dimensional drift and is able to get underneath the site, trying to get people over there. He
Ayo
knows the site
dong.
itself is clear, but
Kita cepatkan gak sih guys? Kita cepatkan gak sih biar istirahat malam RP?
they do, and that basically cost them the round. But Seth still in good spirits, trying to rally the troops, and some of that crisp shooting that we saw that would win them rounds they had no business winning, starting to kind of leave them a little bit. Paperrex, full confidence, full aggression, able to hang on to the convergent path. Something has his ult. Good flash.
Seems like he caught a glimpse before getting blinded up, so quick little exit for Forsaken. Trying to go for a little bit of a set play there outside of C. Long TP now into spawn. Paperrex on the hunt for this. GN finding the first. Does get traded out. Patman quickly kills them off. Veal on the wall to try to escort them forward. Ulti gonna be sent in. Akame not really getting caught by that. Does manage to find one. Forsaken prowling, however, able to find another elimination. Drops down on the low ground. Something dead over in mid. But Divide is going to be able to find it there from the window. Timeout shrugged off. Paperrex up to 6.
Kelos cok. Jason cok. Jason 11-2 anjir.
It's just too good for Forsaken, man. He's so
MVP
freaking
Toronto
fearless.
nih bos, katanya gitu guys.
His micro movements are so good. Just an immediate reaction. I'm able to dodge the ult. Does get one, but on the backside, just not the awareness that they need. Forsaken just dialed in.
Nice. Let's go! Dude, let's copy my...
Well, it's another hero
Jing tuh bal
rifle.
proyek Pak, emang ya guys.
In the hands of APAKAH might just be looking to try to open things up with a kill contract.
Kind of wanted to see it used in the previous round. They got stalled in garage there for a second. Oh boy.
Not even sure if he got to see Jing.
He didn't get to see much.
Cuma kamu tiada yang lain.
Front of sight.
Build raise, gate crash into the corner. Hits the no scope, takes the second pump, but gets it eventually into Vi. Tears apart APAKAH, looking for a little bit more. Tries to beat the transfer. And up over the top. Something has the cleanup. Flawless round. Paperrex looking to try to give DFM another 13-1 loss.
Yeah, you wouldn't have thought it'd come on this map. Especially on this attacker side, but again, the aggressive nature of Paperrex with this comp on the defender side is something that DFM just can't really understand, can't really figure out in time.
Let's go Vi! Let's go Vi! Nice, boys, nice.
Gila cowok anjir.
It's
Nice.
right here, right now. You're gonna turn this.
Kira-kira DFM pas di eval gimana bang? Soalnya nggak tahu sih DFM ini nggak pernah mau ngambil player luar sih. Soalnya Jepang itu udah gitu-gitu doang guys playernya guys.
But it's revealed from the
Try to
Prowler.
chase off this Prowler, but yeah, Paranoia not going to connect.
Boy gila boy utilnya banyak banget bro sumpah.
They might have think he pieced out. They can get the lead. Frankly, I don't care
Mati nih.
who you
Batman.
get the grab onto.
High-low setup. Here it's Seward, Jinbung dead in mid.
Tapi fanbase-nya gacor bang. Iya cow, fanbase-nya
Right
gacor.
now, ready to go over towards that A site here in case something is needed to try to reinforce, but he's just going to throw on the mask. Goes sprinting down C long, and that's going to lead him to be able to spot out two players. Now a third. One missing here from the equation. So find a little spot on May to see where he had exited to. And you can tell, I mean, now they've got to re-clear their own spawn.
Yeah, they have no idea where he could have ended up. They do so. They don't. There's no pressure at C.
Gila aja 3 bro, udah enak bro.
Felt like they might be leaning.
30 seconds left.
Need to use that kill contract here.
Lose the grab on, it's Forsaken. Finds the kill.
Ya elah, kok rata sih babi?
Winning the fight here onto the A side. Something with the approach around the back. Does manage to take out APAKAH. A 2v3. Divide. About to be exposed here. Out of the smoke. Finds one. Finds two. And suddenly it's all on GN.
Somethingnya mana bro?
This is around the lion's share of those bullets. Divide not finding too much damage here. It's what a time to fake it. It would have been.
Jangan dicek deh.
Trying to creep forward.
Dicek babi.
Managing to get it done. A Red Bull clutch gets DFM their second round win here on the attack.
Still, felt like it should have been a lot cleaner after that quick 3K, including the kill contract. But something is absolutely fearsome. GN having some good moments here today. Had some really impactful multi-kill
Si ini nggak sabar cok. Si Dapai nggak sabar nunggu si something dia.
Still able to react just in time.
Kalau nunggu something mungkin menang tuh guys.
When you need it most. Need to keep Cess alive here so you can get that Hunter's Fear to go. This feels like a fast C hit. And it will be. Forsaken here to contest.
Couple shots going through, but damage avoided. Full flash here on to May. Forsaken caught up, flashed out. Jinbung able to find one. Jing looking for the transfer, ends up getting taken down. Hunter's Fury now layered in. As they're just kind of
Utilnya dulu nggak sih? Pakai util bro, pakai util bro.
It's very much getting ground to find pace here at Paperrex.
Spike planted.
Little signs of life as Shield spotted.
Buru-buru banget, cok, satu-satu, cok.
Something. Doesn't have much more that he could possibly do.
Yeah, that is very nicely handled this time by DFM. APAKAH in particular. Towards Platt. able to shut Paperrex
Satu
out.
masuk,
Paperrex
satu mau,
opts to
satu
go
masuk.
for
Semua
the
masuknya satu bro.
quick contest to see if they can just keep DFM off balance.
The 1-by-1.
Shadows traveling.
Didn't work out this time. But you're allowed to go for that when you're up 7-2.
Well, Alex would disagree.
Well, he would. He would. I get the idea. Just maybe not quite all the pieces in the right places to go for it at that moment.
Yeah, the strategy of just dying 1-by-1 so much that the enemy just... it's like, wow, this is just upsetting. There's no contest here. And then they give up. That's not a great strategy.
Yeah, well, you know.
Ayo dong, bisa dong. Ini final bang,
I
bukan
get the
kocak.
theory. I'll put it that way. I think it just, you know, maybe Forsaken just thinks, oh, I can get one for sure. Oh, something.
Immediately does find the kill onto Akame, but Cess trades it back.
Hurts though.
He'll peek out. Jing fishing for a little bit more as Forsaken now swinging out of the cage. Finds the kill. Gets out the safety. Jen now going to be spotted. Has to back away. Sends out the paranoia as well.
Cover going out.
Well, things have gotten pretty bad. Cess has no idea what's going on.
Nice,
He's
Jing!
gonna pay the price.
Spike down mid.
It's the Spike now spotted.
Can't just be standing in that window. If you don't know where people are, you just gotta fall back.
Siapa tuh ulti bro? Batman yang ulti jing.
And
With
now,
the Nightfall out, but
yeah.
not sure if there's going to be much more that you could try to do.
Balik kalau
here.
jam berapa?
Alright,
Bang jam
here we go.
8
GN
guys.
gets a kill, gets his ult, grabs the spike, TP's somewhere. Yeah, there you go.
I got the spike.
It's just a
Easy peasy.
There's a lot more remaining that you have to fill in the blanks there, Mr. George R.R. Martin. What's the rest of the story looking like
Whoa,
here?
whoa, whoa, whoa,
30
whoa.
seconds left.
Winds of winter someday, I swear.
Jing spotting it. Tap of the plant, May finding one. Push forward. and
Apaan sih
hey,
guys?
might just be working out. Steel Garden taking away the guns. Shorty here within the smoke. Plant now being committed.
Ya Allah!
Lined
Come
up.
on!
And it all comes together.
4 lawan 2 bro.
Round in the
A
half.
couple of these wins got to be scratching their heads wondering how have we pulled that off.
I mean, GN, that's how. Guy is frying right now.
Apa ini?
Oh, that was crazy fast.
10 seconds left.
Pretty
Ya
nasty there.
Allah, cok. Apa sih?
Hey,
Yep.
there's, yeah, I was gonna say, Alex has got thoughts, I'm sure. Probably telling him to calm down a bit.
Bit too much
4
fun
lawan 2
being
cok,
had here
banyakan
on
anjing.
stage.
Buru-buru utilnya belum masuk guys, tapi udah maju, udah masuk smoke gitu-gitu, itu yang bikin kalah cok.
I mean, you know, I think there's an allowance of fun to be had on stage.
Yeah.
Until the bank runs dry and Alex has no more to give.
Well, they're like kids at Halloween, right? You can only allow them so much candy.
Yeah.
Before it just becomes a problem.
So your kid keeps asking like, "Oh, Dad, can I have $10? Can I have $10?" Like, I just gave you $10 3 rounds ago.
Yeah.
What did you do with it? What did you spend it on?
Spend it on. Chill gak sih bang?
Except
Chill,
you
itu
get
udah
to
chill guys,
witness
cuman kayak
everything.
ada round-round yang emang
Yes,
throwing 4 lawan 2 bro. Itu ngeselin guys, membuat jiwaku meronta-ronta.
Because he didn't get that kill earlier. I wonder if Alex takes satisfaction in those moments.
Cuman kamu tiada yang
I would.
It's
lain.
just like,
I
yeah,
would.
that's how you
Yeah.
make me feel
Yeah.
all the time.
Right, right. This is my life on a daily basis. All right, May with the dimensional drift. Did he see something? I
Well,
hope so.
Something deciding to just back away all the same. Shot out.
Spike down B.
Akame does lose his life there.
What a timing from something.
Convergent path's now going to be sent.
Great read.
Able to back away, not getting caught.
Yeah. They faked it enough to bait out that ult. That's something. I mean, he was the one who got the kill, but it's also feather in the cap. But for DFM to get this 5th, they're going to have to reset and figure something out in terms of where do they want to go,
Harus
what do they
nge-pick
want
terus
to
sih,
do.
maju
Oh,
terus.
God.
Pushing down. dying. Looking for
Ngapain coba,
information,
Cok?
but now it's going to be all
Ngapain
the info
coba, Cok?
handed over to DFM on a silver platter.
5 lawan 4 loh guys.
This is a tough read, though. The way the 4 players were set up.
Well, GN is into the spawn again as Sess loses his life. Something continuing to frag here for them, but May gets the hard clear onto the site. Patman's
30
rotation.
seconds left.
Now has to cut back over towards his C site. GN does send out a shot. The jig now up. Still just looking to try to get this. But Patman on the wide swing. Able to offset that aim. A 3v2 advantage situation here for the side of Paperrex.
Gotta fall back here. Jinbung.
He's just gonna get full flashed. Now it's all down to May. Looking for the first, but something.
Gitu
It's
loh.
getting a little bit harder. 8-4 here at the half. Paperrex still overall a very strong showing from the defense.
Kalau
here
ada
on
boost di
Haven.
Paperrex udah toxic kayak Silva namanya ya.
This is
Sides.
pretty much what you would expect. They're so aggressive at the early parts of the round. Forsaken is just an absolute menace on that waylay. It's so annoying to figure out where he's going to be, what he's going to do. GN there, a little bit of a mistake. A few little mistakes here at the end of this round for DFM cost them dearly.
Something lagi lumayan tajam guys.
You know, you're not in a
Penyakit
position
maju
to
ngepick
move
gila
where
guys, iya cuy.
May can back you up quickly out there. You're out in the open. You're going to get flashed. Kind of fundamental things like that. Give you a scratch in your head. And you can't give those opportunities.
Takar guys, takar.
Every single time.
Attacker guys, let's go attacker.
I mean, I don't even know
Kesukaannya
if this
kalian nih,
defense
Taker,
is gonna
babi.
be much better for him. Explosiveness that this composition could potentially bring. It can be a little tricky to set up though because of the way the waylay works with the refracts and stuff like that. But I think overall, if you can kind of handle some of Jinbung's utility, I think you should be pretty good to go for Paperrex. That's going to be the real thing that might slow you down a little bit. But even then, you have the Yoru to get past a lot of it, so I wouldn't be too worried. And you would love to win a pistol here. You haven't done that yet as DFM.
Bab bisa nembak nggak lo?
Very
Nanya ke
true.
Sivan dengan kalah TV
It's been
speed. Emang iya guys?
3-0 for Paperrex.
Emang iya guys, gitu guys.
Consistently getting those
Emang gitu guys.
solid starts here to the maps.
Begitu guys, Bas. Serem juga dia.
You know, a very nice sight to see Jian hovering at the top of the leaderboard here for the team.
He's been tremendous today. He's had some phenomenal moments. As good as you're going to get out of him, we've seen so far. Need a little bit more from May. Got to be that superstar. Him and Akame, when they can get firing, that's when they're real dangerous. Sess is in a lot of trouble.
Prowler does check.
He has no exit. Oh, I thought they might try to punish him there. Maybe the sheriff.
He said, oh, nice shot from Divine. I think he said he has no eggs. I was like, what? No exit, sorry.
Oh, I mean, yeah, with the price of eggs these days, Achilleos. All right, May can't find anything. In fact, takes some damage himself.
Trying to back off. And Jinbung gets one, gets taken down. Quick little trade there as Akame spammed, loses out on the shield.
Nice. Nang lagi pistolnya, bro.
Little bit of a double take, thinking that he
Aduh,
had taken
aduh, low
out
3, Cak. Bahaya, Cak. 3 peluru tuh,
low
Ses.
HP on 3 of these players. Sess with a sheriff. If he gets some nice shots, could win this one out.
Thought Divide might just sneak up behind him there. Might still anyway.
Plays it slowly, quietly. The peek down in the garage. Spots out one.
Scanning ahead.
Recon not going to get a scan here. Time starting to work against him. Half, Haunt, gone. 3 bullets remaining. Finds the first, has to go for the reload. Time continuing to get away from him. And
Nice.
Forsaken will just go ahead and get the headshot. 4 for 4 on pistols. Paperrex now up to
Paperrex.
9, looking to bring the evening to a pretty swift conclusion.
Yeah, no doubt.
Tion lagi rame karena toxic, tapi seriusan guys emang.
Absolutely ham. Divide just an absolute monster.
Setoxic itu kah? Gua nggak tahu jujur.
Pistol rounds. He has been breaking things open. He's just so steady today. There just hasn't been much DFM can do.
Itu ada di konten YouTube kah guys? Voice cost kayak ini ya, voice ini ya.
Bit of damage. They're gonna really overstack A.
Some fingers waiting to peek out. Marshall shot. Coming away with it now. Ooh, okay, pulls off the angle into sewer. So the check comes in. Akame out losing his life. I mean, wildly, both of these players are going to have to try to back off. Prowler at the same time, able to get the scout there on the Jinbung. Over by the double doors. May swinging, dead. Didn't get some good damage, but Marshall just a bit too accurate to contend with.
Oh, nice.
Something going to be able to find himself a third. Defy gets the cleanup. That's going to be a flawless here. It's Paperrex move up the double digits. DFM now down by 6.
Hashtag self-kill pa yun, itu bro, serem banget guys.
Yeah, it's been pretty difficult. God, Defy. Just disgusting what he's able to do.
Let's go, boys!
One taps. No matter what pistol's in his hands. Paperrex
Alvin mau Yarel sama Silva nanti bang ya guys.
fielding a pretty decent amount of firepower. A couple Bulldogs, Stinger, Marshall. And Marshall in something's hands. Find those headshots. Could be just as good as an operator. Jinbung maybe going to be tested. We'll have to see. Kind of an exploration into mid. It's not much ability for DFM to get info over in the courtyard or outside of mid doors. They are going to find that trap wire. Hey, Jinbung.
Nice
okay.
Forsaken dropped. Good kill to try to start off this half. Just clean peek, clean shots. 2 players dead, something now dropped as well. Swing forward, Patman. Barely able to cross, but looks like they want to really challenge this angle, try to flush Cess out. Recon going to be sent, but they're continuing to just storm forward, and he's not going to be able to get away. Eventually does get run down. Jing now able to go ahead and upgrade the weapon. Scoops up a Vandal as they pivot over onto the A site, but you've got May arriving here from main, ready to interrupt. Strikes, Spike cannot be planted.
Spike down A.
Now they just have to drop out of heaven here.
I don't think the clone made it around the corner for May. Oh my god.
Probably able to find one. The reset.
Aduh anjir!
To hold down the M1 there is Jing, but Akame, huge round from him.
Okay, nice try.
Conversion. DFM halfway to trying to tie things up.
Yeah, just some good individual moments there, but you know, Paperrex sensing weakness. A lot of times Cess is going to be on his own as the Sova, and they recognize that. They just hound him down. And he, again, just kind of thinks he can stick around. It's like we saw in that B site push from Jing when he had the judge on Lotus, where he thinks he can not just full evacuate, he actually just needs to leave because there's just too much pressure.
Aduh. Lebih anehnya lagi, kenapa T1 publish itu bang? Itu benar.
Could be huge in this round.
Absolutely.
Early paranoia going to be sent out there. It's up and over the top to refract out. Plenty of scouting going to be done, and that's going to be widely. Paperrex winning out the fight. The kill contract getting the grab here on the Jing.
Kenapa sih selalu langsung kalian ke kanan terus guys?
Safety over here at the A link.
GN.
Push down into the sewer. As you say, GN trying to go ahead and catch him off guard. Gets the weapon drawn out. Akame at the same time going to be spammed out of heaven. 2v2, teleport into the corner. Jen hits the headshot, Patman dropped. It's all on Defy. Reloads the Jen. Whoa, what a fadeaway. Another massive round from this Omen. Keeps DFM in it.
Aduh berak.
Man, he has been really good today.
Jing liat 5-10 cok, nggak pakai duelis langsung guys.
Play, he's been really crisp. I mean, frickin' Defy is outrageously good. But Gian's had some real highlights for the show reel. Whew. Man, oh man. Keeping him alive. Still hope it's going to be a weak bye. Bucky for Forsaken. Guardian for Defy.
Outlaw for May. spotting them out, and that is definitely going to send Divide packing.
Now you need to reinforce the other parts of the map, and they recognize it quickly. They TP'd over, but Paperrex working the map nicely themselves, making a little bit of a noise over at A. But from what I can see, it seems like DFM matching them step for step.
Aduh.
It's that tripwire right at the front for May to play off of a bit. Looking for that tight angle. Is that going to be smoked off by Jing?
Prowler spots it. Going to be up and over. There's Bucky getting a little tap of damage, but honestly, May is going to be very capable of shrugging that off at the same time. Pivot now. Getting ready to
Jason jadi ngebet coy anjing.
site.
Got to play retake.
They're arriving here at Heaven. Smoke now blooming. Don't have a second smoke though, so can't try to
Face your fear!
cut off this defender's access. It's going to be the Nightfall sent here. Paranoia across as well. Not sure how long Jing has left to go, but everything in the kitchen sink going to be sent at this one. The conversion paths similarly going to be sent. Divide finding May. It's a player in Heaven now. Struck down. Forsaken backpedaling the Bucky in hand here. Just trying to set up a crossfire. GN. Akame able to find. Kills a piece here. Now a second for the ISO. Dead. Divide looking for a fourth, and he's got it. Massacres them all, and it's a must-win round overall for Paperrex. Given the investments, they're able to make it happen.
Yeah, this is just phenomenal in terms of the way that they are rotating on the map. It is forced DFM into a position where they're just going to get chewed apart by those ultimates, where they have to try to make fastest flood. I mean, that's pretty nasty from Akame. But Divide is
Gila, Dava dapat 4 coy anjing.
amazing today. He has been so good in so many regards. Akame stuck in the corner. I don't think the Prowler checks him.
Oh, well, does not. Peeks, pops a shield, Patman breaks it, kills him.
Peeked too early.
He's stuck in a bad spot, swoop out
Nice,
of the smoke.
something.
GN looking like maybe he was going to be able to have that, but something. Gets the readjust for the kill. Success, nearly finding him, but something still standing, still breathing. Until May does get involved.
Nice.
Now Prowler, Jing, out on a flank. Now the push coming in from Jinbu.
Iya.
Position is absolutely known. Divide turns his sights back, finds the tap. Can't quite get the kill, but
Davai kencang banget bro, Davai bro.
delivered. 12 to 6.
Istirahat berapa jam bang? 2 jam lah.
Needing a 6-round run back. 5 ultimates to try to utilize.
Lo coy, Paperrex jadi begini banget bro. Jadi kayak stronger and stronger bro.
In the hands of Paperrex.
Yep. Started swinging. Didn't have the gun out. That just played right into Patman's hands there. And I don't know, Divide is he's on another planet right now. He is
Metanya belum keganti bang, iya cok. Masih meta 2 duelis menurut
in a
gua.
great way.
So sometimes that can
Yeah,
allude
sometimes
to being a deficit.
Yeah. Sometimes if
Or
you're on
detriment.
Sometimes if you're on another planet, there's no breathable atmosphere and it's not so good. But he has found a habitable world, an M-class world, and he's playing S-class Valor right now.
Spot out onto a few. Hunter's Fury going to be coming through. Jing, push out of window. Gets the spot, gets the kill. GN looking to try to flush the ball down. Manages to do so. Weapon going to be stolen away. Kill contract. Akame grabbing Defy, and that's about the worst player you could get given the form shown. May arriving around the back, however. Now just having to deal with the Sultan himself. The swing, the kill, the 3K. DFM hold on by a thread.
Elah.
Took a lot to get there though.
Good try.
3 different ultimates used. I guess the good news is Jinbung died before he could even get an Earl Theft.
Dapat ya, dapat berapa? 2 tuh guys.
Got that going for you.
Sudah dapat 25 bro.
I mean,
Gila nih orang.
It takes hero moments for DFM. See a little bit better macro, but it's a nice read from GN. Good timing.
A chaotic standard round for us.
Basically.
I'm back.
The funny thing is DFM doesn't do too bad in the chaos sometimes. They handle that decently well. It's just some of
Mereka
the
5 ulti bang.
isn't quite there yet.
Iya.
I feel like Sas just it's a tough team to read for sure.
Hah?
He had to have been spotted.
He had to. I was gonna say.
Well, this would be one hell of a way for things to try to spiral out of control, and already it's going to be a 3-player advantage here. Paperrex seemingly having enough after the previous round. A bit too much fun, perhaps. Have to clear out here on the clone. Quick little exit back up into heaven. Thorn's going to be gone, but damage going to be suffered here. There's Spike now.
Oke, nice.
planted.
13-7 lagi kah?
Just a neural theft, but no corpses to try to use it on. Jinbung gonna have to try to source one here himself, but the spot out into heaven. Jinbung good
Nice.
for one more kill, but Pac-Man will get it done. A teammate
GG.
to go ahead and bring it to its
GG.
end. 13-7,
Paperrex masih ada di top.
2-0 in the set.
Harusnya guys ya, harusnya guys ya. Gua nggak tahu sih guys.
Alive and well here at stage 2.
Yeah, this is just.
Gue
great
jujur
stuff
nggak
for
tahu guys,
Paperrex.
apakah
I mean, sure, there are a few rounds
Paperrex
that are gonna tilt
ini
balance a bit,
akan
but
lolos ke
overall,
kok
like, they
EDG?
play the macro game really, really
Papersnya
well.
akan lolos
Both of
ke
these
ini
maps.
saat poinnya ada berapa guys?
Quantity for them, but you're starting
Soalnya
to
ada
see that they have a
2-0,
little bit more time to
2-0.
practice with Haven. The bigger picture ideas behind this Waylay Yoru composition, especially on defender side, super annoying to go
Paperrex
against.
ada
the way we're taking
2-0,
play.
Ismin
He is
kita harus
all
cek
over the map.
lagi berarti
He's
play.
pushing space so early. He has that free escape with
Sirkuit
the
point.
free
Paperrex
grab,
sudah.
and he makes great use
Oh,
of it.
11.
And just DFM could
Oh, masih
not
11.
find answers
Oh,
for that.
13, harusnya 13 sekarang Paperrex guys. 13, T1 masih 11.
Fantastic performance.
Harusnya sih dapat guys ya, feeling gue guys. Pasti dapat gak sih guys? Pasti champion gak sih?
The rest of the team alongside him.
So thank you guys, sampai jumpa di next live streaming. Arigatou gozaimasu. We'll see you on